The exact date of the construction of this church mosque is not known. It is thought to have been built between the 10th and 11th centuries. Its roof is completely original, and the original entrance, which lay in south, has been turned into the mihrab of the mosque. Kurt Castle may well be the oldest Turkish castle in Anatolia, on the border to Georgia. The structure is built on a very steep location and is thought to have been composed of one inner and one outer castle. When one looks closely, one can see the hidden water canals that go down to Kura River. However, the cistern where the water used to be collected is now filled with earth. In the castle, one can also see the remains of a bath, which is thought to have been built in Roman times, and the 19th century chapel. According to locals, the castle takes its name from the wolf figure on the left of the entrance on the northern side. It is thought that the wolf figure may have been embossed during the time of the Seljuks. Aktaş Lake lies in between Turkey and Georgia. Around 1,400 hectares of the lake is within the borders of Ardahan. There are 12 floating isles on the lake. Aktaş is also a haven for birds. Numerous species use it as a stopover, including white pelicans and topped pelicans. Aktaş Lake, with its wonderful landscape and rich wildlife, attracts many visitors and is very well worth a visit. The folk minstrel Şenlik, Joy, lived here in Ardahan in the second half of the 19th century. His real name is Hasan. When he was 14 years old, inspiration got hold of him and he miraculously started to recite poetry. Şenlik became one of the symbols of the resistance against Russian occupation. The hexagonal shrine that has been set up at the tomb dates back to more recent times. Ardahan carpets have managed to carry the most exquisite patterns of a thousands of years old tradition to our day. The carpets woven in the region reflect the marriage of Turkish and Caucasian motifs. Geometrical bird patterns are the ones that catch the eye most. There is great interest in the carpentry workshops opened up by the governor's office. In these looms, women gain expertise in their craft and contribute to the family's income. not, these skillful hands weave magical stories into these carpets with every different pattern they choose. Çıldır is the second biggest lake in eastern Anatolia after Van Lake. This volcanic lake, which is approximately 2,000 meters above sea level, is one of the most visited attractions in Ardahan. The surface of the lake is covered in ice in the winter, and it is home to many species of fish, including carp and sweetwater gray mullet. There are 4 islets on the lake. These islets become short-term homes for migratory birds at certain times of the year. The environs of the lake, on the other hand, are a perfect archaeological site. At every step you take, everywhere you look, you come upon the remains of some centuries-old structure or other. Who knows what treasures await discovery yet in Ardahan's bosom, but the eye that can see will know that the real treasure here is Ardahan itself. Those who want to get a taste of the emerald green springs, snow white winters, and those who want to take a repose in the shade of a history thousands of years old, Ardahan is awaiting your discovery.